Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a best-selling author of a book that, at its time of release, was unlike any other book around, A Guide to Same-Sex Marriage. And before that, his passion for design had him helping clients with those needs. He made waves, being featured on several news outlets, including TMZ, acquiring fans who you may know, like, Elton John, Sharon Osbourne, clients like Brooke Shields and B. Arthur. I'm telling you, we're going to name drop right now. So now he is releasing a new workout DVD and fitness book for the everyday person. The guy has a lot going on, and he stays fabulous all while doing it. We welcome author and designer Robert Blackman. Thank you so much. You are not worthy.
You were definitely worthy and fabulous. You guys look fabulous. You guys look great. Thank you for having me.
We're talking fabulous. We have got to get a shoe cam shot of your these. Hello. Sparkles are your signature.
They are.
Those are awesome.
I love sparkly.
And you have one, what, like in every color?
I have them in just about every color. I do high top sneakers.
That's great.
Loafers, sort of. Yeah.
Is that your new line? I think it's your next project.
It is actually my dream line. My dream line. I actually have a friend who is in shoes. It's a lot.
Well, yeah.
It's a lot. So I'd have to park what I'm doing
But it's
and
profitable.
then. It is.
And it's a great idea. I mean, everyone when you walked in was.
Oh yeah, the
We're
sparkles.
taking shoe shots.
Yeah.
All the
I get a lot of compliments from people from my shoes, so I love shoes.
You certainly
That's
make an
awesome.
entrance. Now, okay, so
Yes.
we've started with your shoes.
Yes.
But let's move on to, you call yourself the go-to guy for
Yeah.
planning and living your perfect life.
Yes.
So tell us what you mean by that.
So my friends affectionately call me the gay Martha Stewart. And that's because if there's something lifestyle focused, I love it. Homemaking, crafting, sewing, shopping, anything DIY, family oriented. I'm a well-rounded person. I've got kids and grandkids, so I need to be able to do everything and be versatile for it. And so when you're going to do it, it should be fun. And so
Amen.
I try to make things fun.
But I think more stylish than Martha Stewart. I mean, you know, I think your friends are selling you short. No offense, but you are
Martha
really.
Stewart was a model, though.
Yeah, she was.
She was
so
pretty back
so
in the
there is
day.
there is a recipe for who Robert E. Blackman is. You take 2 parts Martha Stewart,
Okay.
1 part Carson Kressley, you
Oh.
know, right,
Yes.
and then a dash of B. Smith for style. So there's a lot. There's a lot
going on.
There's a recipe.
All right. Well, you're into design.
Yes.
For one thing. Now, is this something? Did you take classes? Did people just walk into your house and go, "Oh my God, you're amazing! Design my place"? How did that come about?
I've just always, I suppose, had an eye for things. I went to college to be an architect. But
Really?
but
You so don't seem like the architect.
Well, but it's
No, I
about
think,
it's
yeah.
about structure and
Okay.
building and layering, and even like with what I wear, everything is intentional. Everything has.
It's an aesthetic.
It's
You
an
have-
aesthetic.
Now,
It's
is
an
that
aesthetic.
something you think that like when you were a little kid, was everyone else wearing like crummy T-shirts and you were wearing sparkle shoes?
There are 2 things. My mother and my grandmother. I have to. Hi, Mom. She's actually out there watching. But anyway,
In her sparkle
in her
shoes.
sparkle shoes. But my grandmother, on Sundays when before we go to church, she made it a big deal. Like she'd have supper already brewing in the background, so that you had the smell, and then she'd lay out her clothes, and then when she'd pick her earrings, she'd go, "Baby, which ones do you like?" And so I guess I always just sort of realized that dressing well was important. And all of you will remember back in the day when you got on an airplane, it was
yeah.
it was a
I
big
was
deal.
Just thinking that.
It
Does
was
that
a-
trouble you though? Like when we fly, you know, we'll go to the gate. My husband will say, "There's the Jacksonville gate," and everyone's wearing shorts and like a football jersey.
I have to tell you, I have to catch myself because I will judge. I'm seeing them in this. Because everyone says, "Oh my God."
What's an American quality? I mean, I know
Yes,
the French,
yes.
you know, I read a story about a guy who said they went to take out the garbage
Yes.
and someone said, "You're wearing your sweats." And they said, "Well, I'm just taking the garbage." Well, but people will see you. It'll be upsetting for them.
I get on a plane and people go, "Oh my God, why are you so dressed up?"
I'm on a
It's
plane.
Wednesday. Like,
There
I
you
mean,
go.
It's every day.
It's every day. But
you've-
You've
sorry.
also designed tons of celebrities. You've
Yes.
designed them. You've organized their weddings. I mean, you have been around some fabulous people.
I
Let's
have
talk
had-
about some secrets maybe behind the
So-
curtain. We named some of them and showed a
You
few.
did,
But
and
there's many more.
I guess what I'll say about celebrities, it's funny because, as you all know, when you come to work on a set, it's set for you, or there's an aesthetic that you have to comply with. But celebrities are just like us. They want a bargain.
Really?
Well,
I don't know about that.
well,
but go on.
maybe not Angelina and Brad, but they want a bargain, and they really like for it to be done, but a lot of people don't know how to put it together. And so I really make it fun for people to just enjoy, whether it's food. I can't wait. I'll come back. There's a cookbook that I'm working on. Fabulous, but easy. And so they want you to do, they want it to be easy enough for them to do, but fun, you know? And so that's the fun part. So since you already mentioned Elton John, I went to his Oscar party this last year, and
Oh, wow.
this fabulous gold jacket. I think you can't really see the jacket in there, but it's a gold jacket, and you actually brush it one way and the entire jacket turns black.
Holy
Wow.
So it's a twofer. And Elton looked at me and says, "I love that jacket." And I was like, "I did it! I made it!" You know? Yeah.
Now,
It's from my clothing line. Yeah, I have
Can you style? Can you say, you know what? I'll get that for you. I'll measure it
Absolutely.
over.
Actually, I had a couple of orders from that jacket that evening. Yeah.
You have a book out right now
Yes.
about the gay wedding.
Yes.
How is that different? Tell us, how does that book address things that weren't addressed before?
So I think it says it in the title. It's about planning your perfect wedding. The Gay Groom's Guide to Planning Your Perfect Wedding Without Losing Your Mind. And the losing
Which is
your-
no different than any wedding.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Exactly. And so the reason the book came about was my husband is, he was a farmer, and he's no muss, no fuss. So when I started planning this wedding, it started growing and growing and growing, and I couldn't find a lot of materials for two guys. And I found that strange because I work in Hollywood, and I thought I could get it everywhere. So I started journaling, and I collaborated all these things together, and my husband said, "You should put that in a book." And so I put it in a book, and
You said, "That's why I'm marrying you."
Right.
Because you are so smart. So let's talk about, I do not want to run out of time
Yes,
on
yes,
you,
yes.
because we want to talk about your Get Real, Get Fit fitness program, because
Yes.
you actually even have an exercise that we can all do from
Yes,
our seats.
yes.
That's the kind of exercise I
Yes.
like
Yeah.
sitting down.
so Get
Is
Real.
the exercise like this? Is that this
Close.
from my seat?
So the book,
Yes.
Get Real, Lose Weight, and Still Eat Burgers and Drink Champagne.
Oh my God, I love that.
Right.
So you're right, you can still do that, Tony.
Right. Exactly.
It's my exercise.
And the complimentary DVD is Get Real, Get Fit, and basically what it is the anti-video for people.
Okay.
You know, you see these exercise videos, and everybody's perfect, and they're all buff, and
Yeah.
they know every move. My video is the Bad News Bears. Like, I'm leaning this way, and the other people are leaning that way. I'm saying
great.
stretch your arm, they're bending over, because when you're in an exercise class, that's how it is.
You kept it real.
And it's relatable. It's easy. I have someone in their 60s. I have someone in their 20s. I have a mom with 4 kids. It's a really relatable, and it's easy. It's 28 minutes, so anybody can do it.
It looks great. I love it. You can never leave here. I mean, and now you have this other book you're working on. Just quickly, what's the next book going to be?
So there are a couple.
There's a couple.
Actually, there are. At any given point, I'm working on about 5 different projects, but the current one I'm working on is a recipe book.
That's awesome.
And there's also a holiday book for next year, which.
Is there a website where we can get all
Yes,
this?
you can get everything at getrealget.fit, or you can just go to gaygroomrobert.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm there.
All right.
That's great.
Well, thank you, Robert.
Thank you so much. Well, while we're going out, I'm going to show you very quick.
Show us our
Yeah, yeah.
exercise.
Right?
Yeah.
So I call this the Janet Jackson. You can do this anywhere.
Okay.
So take your right hand, little fist pump here. So 2 pumps this way, turn it, 2 pumps out that way,
I'm gonna hit you.
1 pump, and 1 pump.
And
this
the
is,
other
this is great.
hand
And
is-
the other, actually, you can use it. That's right. So
This
so
will
let's do
just
one,
make that
2
stronger,
pumps,
Tony.
2 pumps, 1 and 1. And then
I
you
like
just,
it.
you just
It's
read
easy.
it. Yeah, it's great for that. It's great for that turkey under there. You
I
know.
love it. And it'll make that arm stronger for you, Tony.
That's right.
Well, if you would like some more information about Robert or would like to get his book and fitness program, visit his website, as he mentioned, gaygroomrobert.com. All right, coming up next.